This video is sponsored by Mark 7 Car Wash Equipment, providing clean, dry, shiny cars for over 50 years. Visit mark7.net for more information.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Unscripted, the video series that connects you with market leaders. Today on our Unscripted video, we're happy to welcome Steve Levine, president of Mission Mobile. Hello, Steve. It's great to see you, and thanks for joining me today.
Nice to see you too, Rich. Thanks for having me here.
So, Steve, today we're here to talk about a topic that we try to include every month in our monthly publication, Professional Car Washing and Detailing. We know it's a critical issue for operators out there, always looking for new information on ways to market their businesses. So today we're here to talk about specifically mobile marketing, and you actually wrote an article for our publication, our most recent issue, June 2021, specifically on text message marketing. So Steve, my first question is, why does text message marketing make sense for operators and professional detailers? What are the costs involved and the resources needed for a campaign to be successful?
Yeah, so good question to start it out. So with the SMS, one of the main things with it is that it's helping the businesses drive traffic. It's also helping them build their brands, and it's easy and fast to get results for them. With some of the services and marketing opportunities they may have, things like SEO, working on their website. These take time and a lot of resources, and sometimes can be difficult to track. With the SMS, results can be fairly quick, again, easy to set up and easy to track. And that's how our company, other companies in the industry, generally design the programs to make it easy for these businesses to start and set up. And, as far as the costs and resources involved, generally, companies like ours and others, we generally charge a monthly platform fee and then a message fee. Some companies have a self-service model where the business, they need to go online and set up and do everything themselves. With our company and some others, we have a hybrid kind of full service model where we'll help the business set up the campaigns. We take a look at their marketing. We show them where they can integrate the SMS and really leverage it, help them build their mobile list, monitor the campaigns with them as they send out the messages, and then tweak it to keep improving results. Okay,
understood. Now, Steve, back in 2015, you wrote another article for our publication. And at the time, you mentioned that although text messaging marketing wasn't new at that time, many operators still weren't utilizing it really at all. So has that changed since 2015, and why or why not?
Yeah, it's definitely changed. Back in 2015, it was still early, not just for car wash operators, but for most businesses in general. The SMS was viewed at that time as an intrusion to their customers. But now the businesses understand that their rules and procedures, these customers are requesting these messages. The businesses aren't spamming them. Also, back then and earlier, prior to that, not everyone had unlimited text message plans. So users were charged for text messages. So if you were going to be charged for a text message, you didn't have a lot of incentive to sign up, and be charged not knowing how many messages a business may send you, and what was involved there. And also at the time, the social media services were really taking off, like Facebook, Twitter, and they were just to be honest, they were just a little bit sexier than SMS messages. But people have come around to see that the SMS texting, even though it's real simple, not that sexy, it's very effective, and in a lot of cases more effective than the social media marketing they may be doing.
Yeah, just speaking personally, I know when I receive a text message, marketing message from a local business in my area, I'll look at it and at least see it, and sometimes even put it into to action if there's a coupon code or something like that over, an email that might get lost in the pile. So just speaking personally, I know they can be effective, at least for me. So in what specific ways can an operator or detailer measure key metrics of a text message marketing strategy? And do you have any average industry benchmarks that they should know and consider?
Yeah, so for a lot of the businesses, if they're sending out, let's say, a promotional message, they have some discount offer or something, they generally just have a very simple process. When the people come in, the people working at the car wash are manually tracking those. They'll put it on a list or input it in the computer, especially if the message goes out with a code, they may track individual codes, or they'll just track for each individual that comes in and shows them the message where, for example, it shows their cell screen that, hey, here's my promotion. I've got it on my phone. I want my discount, and the business can just manually track that. In some applications, there's more advanced ways of tracking. We have that in our platform. Some other companies do with redemption buttons that can be tracked in the system, a little bit more advanced. We're seeing some really good numbers, good ROI and redemption rates with the promotions that the businesses are sending out. I would say on an average, give or take, that the businesses are seeing a 10x return on whatever their monthly spend is. Their redemption rates are generally, 3% and higher. It depends on the promotion. You send out a great promotion, you're getting a higher, a higher redemption rate of that, but generally 3% plus. So if a business is sending out, just even with a small list, 1,000 messages, if they're sending out something for, let's say, a promotion on a detail, they're getting 30 customers that are taking them up on that offer.
It's a phenomenal return.
Yeah.
Considering that some of those might turn into loyal customers and maybe even club members for car washes. So certainly an effective ROI there. So Steve, for my last question, I'll ask you to look into your crystal ball and let us know what's the next big thing for operators to know about mobile marketing strategies moving forward, and how will it impact their businesses?
Yeah, so there is one interesting thing called RCS, and I'm talking on the text messaging side of things. With RCS is basically SMS with some enhanced features that don't exist today. And the RCS is being pushed by Google as a protocol for everyone to adopt. But the problem is Apple's on the other side of this, that they don't want to participate, at least at this time. It's a different ecosystem. So Apple's in the way, and, they have their own business model and way they like to do things. So it's an interesting technology, definitely a lot of benefits, but it's going to be a while before I think they come around to participate in it. But one of the big things that we see is not so much on the technology side, but on the use case and how the businesses are using it. They start out sending promotions. Then they start seeing other opportunities that, hey, wait, we can use this to send COVID updates and alerts and notifications to keep our customers up to date. They're seeing ways to utilize it in their direct mail, leverage that, have, in addition to the printed coupon, now they have a call to action they could actually track in real time as people text in for that information on the coupon. Another example is leveraging it to capture emails. So businesses are doing both. We always recommend that, hey, this is a complement to email marketing, and it can actually help by making it easy for businesses, the operators, to capture emails where a user can text their email to the texting number. The business now has that. They can do, two at once. They can have them join a mobile club for the texting and also their email club at the same time. So there's a lot of that leveraging, integration, and omni-channel marketing, where we're seeing a lot more businesses start to do that and show interest in doing that.
All right. We'll keep our eye on those trends moving forward, and encourage everyone out there to read Steve's article in our June 2021 issue. He provides more great tips and insights, and also some examples that that operators can use in their own text message marketing strategy. So, Steve, thank you for writing that article and contributing again to.
My pleasure. Yeah, thanks for having me here.
Yeah, and thanks for doing this interview. It was great to see you.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Have a good one.